Hi, welcome back to Layers of Cakes. I'm Cakes, and today is the big cake reveal. So this is how I made the cake, and I'm going to walk you along with me. The first thing I did was cut a slope in the cake so that I can create the hill. I cut in the middle of the cake at an angle to start creating the hill. I will leave a link above on my video on how to make a gluten-free cake from scratch. Now I'm adding the middle frosting so that the hill can stay on top of the cake, and I'm going to go ahead and frost the entire cake with the chocolate icing. That I have the cake frosted, I'm going to start adding texture all over the cake. At this point, I finished out the slope of the hill and extended it along the board. I added texture to make it match the rest of the cake and blend it in nicely. Now that the frosting is done, I'm going to start adding the dirt onto it. I'm randomly placing the dirt on here. I'm trying to replicate a hillside and make it look rugged. This is the frosting that I made in a previous video. I'll have the link above. I'm going to cut the tip of the bag off, and then I'm going to put my tip on. Once it's in place, I make sure that all the frosting is in the tip and as much air is out as possible. I also make sure that my bag is not going to pop while I'm frosting. And now I am practicing before I go to my cake. It's always good to practice before you get on the cake. I went with the same pattern of randomly placing the grass on the cake, not covering the cake completely, but giving a good portion of it, and making sure that I have places for my popcorn balls to go on. I really like how the cake is turning out so far. It's coming out just like I envisioned it. So the same thing with the popcorn balls. I'm placing it in no particular order. I'll leave a link to the popcorn ball video in a link above. Now it's time to add the monster truck. I laid down a little bit extra frosting to give the truck a little grippage and to make tracks a little bit with it. This made it look like the truck was having a hard time struggling up the rugged terrain of the hill. On the dowel rods, I have the finger lights attached to it, and I'm sorry I did not record this very well, but you'll be able to see it in the pictures. And I turned on the lights to see where they're facing and got it positioned where I wanted it. And it made it look really cool. And now for the candles. He's turning 5 years old, so he gets 5 candles. Now for the big reveal. Thanks for joining me. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Bye!